Now that we know that the Greenville revamp will be coming in 3 months or less, let's go over the things that we should be expecting in this revamp. Let's get straight into it. Actually, no, psych, we're not getting straight into it. Before this video starts, I would like to mention a few things. I am not going to go over every single new thing. And actually, this video is about confirmed features coming in Revamp. So it's not really a what to expect, but that may just end up being the title. And also, yes, like I said before, I'm not going over every single feature. So if you say you missed this, then no, I didn't. I'm just not talking about it. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. The features. There's a few new features in Revamp that I'll go over in this video, which I don't have videos on, but based on what I've seen of Revamp gameplay, are confirmed. Reverse lights on cars. You ever were just backing up in your car and you don't see any reverse lights? It looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree. In Revamp, we're finally getting reverse lights on cars, so that adds a tad bit more of realism to the game. Reverse lights on cars will just help us avoid more crashes, because if you see somebody's reverse lights turn on, then you know that they're about to back up, so that gives you a little bit of time to think about it and back up before they ram into you. So that's one good thing to know about Revamp. Another thing that's coming in Revamp, something I've been wanting for the longest, turn signal sounds. You might be like, oh Vuxuryy, you're a stupid nerd. No, simple things that come in the game just make it better in general. So yeah, the thing about it, if it's some Revamp gameplay, it even makes the sound of you turning it off too, so I just find that cool. So like, yeah, if you get bored of the light, at least you can listen to something, which is the turn signal sound. Another cool detail coming in Revamp are wipers. You ever just driving around in the rain, but like you have no wipers to turn on, so it just looks kind of weird? Looks like you're just driving through the rain without using your wipers. Well, they're coming in Revamp, so fire up them engines and turn on them wipers, because you're gonna need them in the rain in the Greenville revamp. Okay, that was cringe, I'm sorry. The next feature, interactive jobs. You ever wanted to rob a bank in Greenville? Well, it's confirmed on one of the Trellos of Greenville. Now, I'm not exactly sure if robbing banks is confirmed specifically, but there will be interactive jobs according to the scripter Smears. So he clearly scripted in some interactive jobs to come into Revamp, okay? And finally, the last feature that I'm going to talk about in the feature section is exhaust smoke. You ever just sit at a light and then just try to find details on your car? Well, exhaust smoke is gonna be one of the new ones. So yeah, basically what I've seen off Greenville Revamp gameplay, when you're sitting still, smoke kind of just comes out your exhaust. So that's another cool little detail to check out when you're driving around in Revamp. So that's hot. But now we're gonna move on to the next category. Performance. Do you think your PC or maybe low-end laptop may not be able to play Revamp? Well, I have some good news for you, but it's not confirmed. According to LG Splash in his video when he said the news about the Greenville Revamp, right? He said that it's kind of less laggy, and he's a personal tester of it. He's Hunter's friend, so he's pretty much played it a few times. So basically he said it was less lag. Like, I don't have any gameplay of it, but like I'm just gonna go off somebody who actually played it a few times. So yeah, good to know. But Smear said the gameplay might be a little better or a little worse or the same, so we don't know what to expect yet. This one isn't really confirmed. For graphics wise, the Revamp gameplay better to me. It's just straight up, they look better to me. So that's it for the performance section. Now let's move on to the next category. Updated features. Okay, now here's where it's about to get a little bit nice. Okay, new gauges. Are you tired of looking at these same Greenville gauges for about 2 years now? Well, good luck, we're getting 2 new types. So according to Smears, there's going to be like a simplified version pretty much, and then there's going to be like the sporty, aka these gauges, but with like some gray little background. I heard the sporty ones are gonna be like if you want to drive manual and stuff, but the simplified ones are gonna be like the default gauges for the Greenville revamp. So good to know by Smears. Thanks for pointing it out. Another thing, more interactive inputs. What do I mean by this? You know how you do E to enter your car? Now I'm pretty sure it is E to enter the dealership menu, unlike the current game. According to watching Hunter play Revamp on stream not too long ago, he was pressing E to enter dealership menus and stuff, and overall, yeah, you don't just walk up to the counter like this anymore. You have to press E, is what I think. Unless you walk into that little blue box shown and then it automatically throws you into the menu. I am not sure. But also, I don't know if I could count this as an updated feature, but there will be a new kind of load screen. As some of you may know, the current load screen on Roblox Greenville is kind of just a view of the parking lot from the main menu. It's like a drone view kinda. But what Hunter showed like the other day, it was showing little pictures of Greenville pretty much. So it was looking pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I also don't know about this one. It could change. Things really could change a lot after this video, but it's based off the stuff that I seen right now. Updated UI. Well, god dang it. Also, are you tired of looking at the same UI for 2 years? Well, finally it's getting updated for V4. So I seen the UI change a bunch through these months, so I don't know what UI design is confirmed. But all that I seen is like once you click on your cars, like the little list of your cars is on the right side of the screen. So that's pretty cool how it doesn't take up your whole screen and you actually like see. So yeah, also I'm not sure about the UI placement. I don't know if it's gonna be on the left corner or the, yeah, okay, I just really messed that up. I don't know if it's gonna be on the corner or the left corner. We don't know yet, but I know that the car scrolling will be on the right for now. For now, keep that in mind. That's all I know about the updated features. Well, it's not all, but I'm not going over everything. But yeah, now let's move on to the second to last category. Buildings. Here's where Revamp's about to get interesting. Alright, So there's over 50 new places. When I say 50 new places, this includes home and buildings, such as fast food places and restaurants. These fast food places slash restaurants include Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, IHOP, and more. There is way more places that I could mention, but I just didn't feel like looking for every single one. There's so many new buildings coming in Revamp that I can't really even show them all. But some of the new buildings include Amazon Distribution Center, a new remodeled Wolf Union, new strip malls, just like, there's just so many new places. Yeah, man. And also, the houses in GV3 will not be transferred to Revamp. Yes, you heard me. Will not be transferred to Revamp. These houses, no, bye-bye. These have been here since GV2. These 3 houses, GV2 houses. They will not be coming in Revamp. All new houses have been made by Hennessy or Heenergy if you're in the Greenville Discord. But yeah, basically there will be new houses with new interiors in Revamp. I'm not sure if they cause less lag. They might if it has like an input to enter the door, so it doesn't really load the interior from the outside. But what I heard, I think it loads the interior when you get closer, either when you enter the house. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna confirm that. But I know that there's new houses, new buildings, and yeah, new interiors to the buildings. There's over a bunch of new buildings, so yeah, that's something to point out, right? Now let's get to the last category. Possibly the most interesting part of the video, the cars. This is the part everyone has been waiting for the Revamp. People have been saying, oh, I want this car in Revamp, oh, I want Revamp. First, I'm going to go over car features, and then I'm going to mention a few things about cars. Something to keep in mind about Revamp. If you wanted a Mustang, but you didn't a GT, you wanted a V6, well, now there is multiple car trim levels in Revamp. I am proud to say this. I don't like the Cobalt LT 4-door. I personally like the Cobalt SS 4-door better. Well, guess what? I can get that in Revamp. Not only that, I seen that you could select rims too. Like, maybe you can get a SS with LT rims. I'm not sure about that part. But yeah, you can select trim levels when you go to a car. So, you might just see, like, I don't know, Chevy Silverado. But then, once you click on it, it might give you the option to pick R1, LT, LT, LS. So, yeah, multiple trim levels of cars. So, this kind of adds on to the diversity in Roblox Greenville. Like, say somebody likes your car, but you don't tell them the trim level. They could just press buy on it and end up with a V6 Mustang, and you had the GT500 Mustang. So this just leaves diversity in the cars on Roblox Greenville, which I like. So that's a good thing. Shout out to whoever made multiple trims of cars. I think it's Bluezilla and a few other developers. But poggers to you. Also, there will be a new car category, beater. And when I say beater, this is gonna be like, when I say category, it's gonna be like, you know, regular, luxury, classic, supercar, right? Beater. What are beater cars, Vuxuryy? Beater cars are cars in Revamp that are gonna have damaged body parts and will often break down. According to smears, these cars will break down. I'm not sure if this is going to stay in Revamp because people might start complaining, but they may just have to figure it out. But yeah, for now, beater cars include a Mustang GT. I think it's like the New Edge Mustang GT, if you know your cars. The Dodge Durango, a Mercedes Benz, I forgot the name to it. Sorry, yeah, Dodge Durango, there's beater cars, I just can't think of it. Oh, the Honda Civic, the 1997 one, or whatever year it is, just a Honda Civic beater. There was some other modern beater too, but there's just multiple beaters coming in Revamp. I'm not sure if there's a beater caravan, but I think that should be one. I'm not sure though, like I said. Also, there will be a beater Vuxwagen, which is pretty sick. I think it's gonna be a beater Jetta. It's the one with the TDI. Now let's talk about cars. There will be 200 plus cars in Revamp, way more than the cars in GV3. And also, there's gonna be more cars that you like in Revamp. Like, if you don't like a bunch of cars in GV3, then that's understandable because there's just a bunch of cars that they missed out on, but we will get in 3 months or less. So, y'all, here's some of the car brands and some of the new cars that these car brands will be getting. Maserati in Greenville will be getting the Levante. Mercedes-Benz in Greenville will be getting the new G-Class, a GLB, and also a few more cars. BM Nicholas is gonna get a limited time BMW 1M, BMW 2 Series, 2021 BMW 5 Series, a remodel of the current BMW 3 Series in game, the 2019 one, with more trim levels, a updated BMW X5. The list just doesn't stop. And for Volkswagens, we're getting new trim levels for Volkswagen Jettas. We're getting new trim levels for Golfs. The list just keeps going. And a interesting one, we're finally getting car Rolls Royces in Revamp. We're getting the Rolls Royce Cullinan. I don't know how to say that. Cullinan. I don't know. And we're also getting the Wraith. Also the Cullinan and the Wraith will be black badge variants too if you want those. So that's pretty hot. But if you want to see all the cars coming in Revamp, I will leave the Trello link in the description. It'll say Greenville Revamp cars, so you can see everything coming in Revamp. So yeah, basically I'll leave that link in the description so you get to see for yourself what's coming in Revamp. I'll actually leave the building Revamp Trello there too, and I might as well leave the feature one there too. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this pretty long video about a Revamp discussion. First Revamp discussion. I probably won't even do Revamp discussions because by the time I do a second one, Revamp's probably gonna be out. But yeah, y'all, I hope this video informed you. If it did, smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. Most of y'all probably aren't new, y'all are just watching because I watched my subscriber to non-subscribe percentage and it was pretty bad. But anyways, y'all, this has been Vuxuryy. I am out.